Today we are going back in time. What I am about to tell you is not a story. It is not made up. Every single thing I am going to share with you today actually happened. On this planet. The same planet you are watching this video right now. We are talking about the most dangerous prehistoric creatures that ever lived. And by the time I am done, I promise you, you will never look at this world the same way again. First, I want you to understand something. Life on this earth is incredibly old. We are talking 540 million years of creatures walking, swimming, flying, and hunting on this planet. Now here is something that will blow your mind. If you took all of that time and squeezed it into just one single day, humans would only appear in the very last second. The very last second of the entire day. That is how new we are. That is how much happened before us. And in all those millions of years before humans showed up, this planet was ruled by monsters. Real ones, not the kind in movies. Real living, breathing, hunting monsters. And today we are going to meet them. Let's start in the ocean. 520 million years ago, the water is clear and shallow. Most creatures living in it are tiny, smaller than your finger. Life is still figuring itself out. Animals are still experimenting with having bodies and eyes and limbs. But one creature had already figured out the most important thing of all: how to be dangerous. Its name was Anomalocaris. It was nearly 3 feet long. Now I know that does not sound scary. But think about this. In a world where everything else was the size of your fingernail, 3 feet was absolutely terrifying. It was like a lion walking into a room full of mice. It had 2 long claws sticking out from its face. It had a circular mouth full of sharp crushing plates. It had enormous eyes that could spot prey from far away. And nothing in its world could stop it. Nothing. This was the very first apex predator in the history of life on Earth. The original monster. The blueprint for every killer that came after it. Every shark. Every crocodile. Every lion. Every eagle. They all follow the same basic idea that Anomalocaris was already running on 500 million years ago. Find your prey. Chase it. Kill it. Now stay in the ocean with me. Because we are not done here yet. About 370 million years ago, there was a fish. And I need you to really picture this one. Its name was Dunkleosteus. 10 meters long. Now 10 meters is very big. I want you to look around and try to imagine something that long coming straight at you through dark water. Its head and neck were not covered in scales like a normal fish. They were covered in thick plates of solid bone. Like armor, like a knight wearing a helmet and shoulder guards. It was basically a swimming tank. And here is the part that really gets me every time. Dunkleosteus did not have teeth. Instead, its jaws were made of sharp blades of bone. And those blades never stopped sharpening themselves. Every single time it bit into something, the blades scraped against each other and got sharper. Nature literally gave this animal self-sharpening jaws. Its bite force was over 8,000 pounds per square inch. A crocodile is one of the strongest biters alive on Earth today. Dunkleosteus bit 3 times harder than a crocodile. Its jaw could open and snap shut in 1/50th of a second. You would not even see it. One moment, everything is fine. The next moment, it is over. What did it eat? Sharks. Other large fish. And listen to this carefully. Scientists found fossil bones with bite marks that perfectly matched Dunkleosteus' jaws. Those bones were from other Dunkleosteus. This animal ate its own kind without a second thought. For millions of years, it ruled the seas, and nothing dared to challenge it. Now we are stepping onto land. And I need you to brace yourself for this next one, because this is the one that makes people genuinely uncomfortable. 340 million years ago, the air on Earth was very different from the air we breathe today. It had much more oxygen in it. And oxygen is like fuel for growth. More oxygen in the air meant that creatures could grow much, much bigger than they can today. So insects and bugs were enormous. We are talking dragonflies with wings wider than your arms stretched out. Millipedes as long as a car. And scorpions. Oh, the scorpions. There was a scorpion called Pulmonoscorpius. Nearly a meter long, the size of a large dog. 8 legs, 2 powerful claws at the front, and a long curving tail with a sharp, venomous stinger at the end. One sting, that is all it took. Whatever it hit stopped moving almost immediately. Now think about this. The very early ancestors of everything that walks on land today, including your very, very distant relatives, were sharing the ground with creatures like this. Every step was dangerous. Every dark corner could be hiding something with claws and a stinger. This was a world where the bugs were the most terrifying things alive. And they knew it. Now let's move forward in time. We have reached the age of the dinosaurs. Everyone knows Tyrannosaurus Rex. The famous one, the one on every poster and every film. Massive head, powerful legs, the king of the dinosaurs. But I'm going to tell you something today that might change the way you see T-Rex forever. T-Rex was not the biggest meat-eating dinosaur that ever lived. That belongs to Spinosaurus. When scientists first uncovered the full picture of Spinosaurus, they genuinely struggled to believe it. This dinosaur was up to 18 meters long, heavier than T-Rex, longer than T-Rex, taller than T-Rex. It had a long, narrow skull shaped like a crocodile, perfectly built for snatching prey from water. Massive arms with large hooked claws, and running all the way down its back was a giant sail made of long spines covered in skin. That sail alone stood nearly 2 meters tall. Imagine seeing that moving through the trees toward you. But the thing that makes Spinosaurus truly extraordinary is this. It lived and hunted in water. It had dense bones that kept it from floating. It had nostrils positioned high on its skull so it could breathe while most of its body was underwater. It was a swimmer, a river hunter. Let's go back, one more time, into the ocean. And this is the big one. Megalodon. Just that name. Megalodon. You feel the weight of it when you say it, don't you? Megalodon was a shark, the largest shark to ever exist on this planet, up to 60 feet long. Now I want you to really picture 60 feet. A city bus is about 40 feet long. Megalodon was longer than that. Its mouth was wide enough for 2 full-grown adults to stand inside it side by side. Its teeth were 7 inches long. Its bite force has been estimated at up to 100,000 pounds per square inch. I want you to sit with that number for a moment. 100,000 pounds. There is nothing alive today and nothing that has ever walked or swum on this earth that Megalodon could not bite through. Nothing. What did it hunt? Whales. Large whales. It would rise from the deep, fast and silent, and strike before the whale even sensed it was there. The ocean turned dark, and Megalodon fed. For over 20 million years it ruled every ocean on this planet. Every single one. The Atlantic, the Pacific, the Indian Ocean. All of them. Wherever there was deep water, Megalodon was there. And then it was gone. The ocean, which had trembled under its shadow for 20 million years, finally became a little bit safer. But only a little. Last one. And this one hits differently because it is the closest to us. In every way. Picture snow. Thick, heavy snow covering everything. The wind is cold and sharp. And somewhere out in the frozen dark, something is watching. Something patient. Something that has done this 1,000 times before. This is Smilodon, the saber-toothed cat. Smilodon weighed up to 400 kilograms, nearly 3 times heavier than a male lion today. Its body was wide and dense with muscle. Its legs were short but incredibly powerful. It was not built for long-distance chasing. It was built for one single explosive moment of violence. And its weapons were like nothing in the cat family before or since. Two curved sabers nearly a foot long hanging from its upper jaw, sharp enough to pierce through thick hide in one motion, long enough to reach everything underneath. Smilodon would get close, completely silent, completely still. Then it would explode forward, use its body weight to bring the animal down, and deliver one precise killing bite. Fast, deep, done. And here's the thing that I want you to really feel. Our own ancestors were alive at the same time as Smilodon. They walked the same ground. They breathed the same cold air. At night, they sat together around small fires listening to the sounds coming from the dark. And sometimes those sounds were Smilodon. They survived it. They stayed together, stayed alert, stayed smart. And eventually, after all of that, we are here, listening to this story. So let's bring it all together now. We met Anomalocaris, the first great predator in the history of life. We saw Dunkleosteus, the armored fish with self-sharpening jaws that ate its own kind. We walked through a world ruled by dog-sized scorpions. We stood in the shadow of Spinosaurus, bigger than T-Rex and equally dangerous in water and on land. We looked up at the fin of Megalodon cutting through every ocean on Earth, and we felt the cold, silent patience of Smilodon in the frozen dark. Every one of these creatures was real. Every one of them ruled their world completely, and every single one of them is gone now. Nature built them perfectly. It gave them size, speed, armor, teeth, and power. And then one by one, they disappeared, because nothing on this earth lasts forever. Not even the most perfect predator ever built. If you want to keep going deeper into this world with me, stay around, because there is so much more waiting for us. More creatures, more worlds, more stories that will make you question everything you thought you knew about this planet. I will see you in the next one.